Hey YouTube, it's me Tanya. I am doing a video response to some questions posed to me by Naturally Kinty 11. Again, that's Naturally Kinty 11. And my laptop is to my right, products are to my left. So I'm going to be looking all over the place, and I do apologize for that. But I'm going to try my best to stay focused on the topic. Naturally Kinty 11 is having issues with too much protein, I believe. She's not really sure, so she first asked me the question, do I have issues with protein treatments, or protein, I guess, abundance. The next question, because of that question she asked me, I asked her what products she used. Based on what I'm reading, it seems like she mostly uses Shea Moisture, the Shea Moisture line, with a little bit of Giovanni tossed in there, a little bit of VO5 tossed in there. Okay, here's my issue with that. And again, do what's best for you and do what's in your price range. Do not buy things because I have them, because it might be really expensive, especially if it doesn't work for you, then it's really going to be bad. So borrow your friend's stuff. If one of your friends has a product that you want to try, ask them if you can have, like, a few squirts, put in a little container and take it home with you. They shouldn't mind. I mean, don't ask them every day for something, but there's nothing wrong with trading products amongst your friends, and if they have something that you think you might like, asking them to use it. My girls and I, we constantly switch products and give products away to each other, because what doesn't work for me may work for one of them, and vice versa. Anyway, I'm digressing. So let's go back to this. First question, do I have problems with protein? The answer to that is I probably don't have issues with protein, because I don't use that much protein in my hair. My hair, I did a hair test, and what it is you take out a piece of your hair, you pluck it out, and you put it in a glass of water. And if it sinks, it means one thing. If it stays afloat, it means another thing. I don't remember what happened, but I do remember that my hair needs moisture. So I focus more on moisture for my hair. And I will give you a link to someone who talks about that and how to do the test and how to understand the test. I'll put that in the blog. So it'll probably be up here somewhere. So, but again, my hair does not need protein. My hair needs moisture. So because I learned that a long time ago, I typically stay away from things that have lots of proteins in them. I usually look for the silk protein to be towards the end. And I've noticed a change in my hair since I've done that. Also, I use the Hydrothermal Naturals line, which she offers a moisture boosting conditioner, deep conditioner, and a protein boosting deep conditioner. She suggests you do the moisture 1 week, the next week you do the protein. I don't. I do moisture for 2 weeks straight, and then I do protein for 1 week. It keeps going. That's my schedule. So again, this depends on your hair. The first question I'm concerned about with the dryness issue is, how often do you wash your hair? When I first did the big chop, I was hair washing crazy because I just loved washing my hair. And so I probably washed my hair 3 to 7 times, well, not 7, but 3 to 5 times a week. Because I was a really big fan of kinky curly back then, and I like to get that fresh look every day. So I was washing my hair rather frequently. And then about 6 months into the big chop, I probably went down to washing my hair no more than 3 times a week. Well, now we're at a year, and I try not to wash my hair more than once a week. I try my best. If I'm going to do the kinky curly look, then I have to wash that out. So I might wash my hair twice a week. But kinky curly for me is a treat. So I don't do that application to my hair more than, I would say, once a month. So the first issue is, don't wash your hair too much. Yes, you're natural now. Yes, our hair loves moisture. But you don't need to wash that hair to get moisture. And I will go into how to obtain moisture later on in the video. So I don't do that much protein because I don't need protein in my hair. I eat enough foods to where my hair, protein balance in my hair is fine. Secondly, I only wash my hair once a week. unless there's an emergency or unless something's going on where I'm going to kinky curly it, maybe for a meeting or a case, then I'm not going to do the more than once a week wash. Next thing is, keep moisture in your hair. In my earlier videos, which I probably need to get back to, I kept showing you, I would show you all the time what I use. And I think I've just stepped away from that, so you forget that I use this. This is my best friend. This was $1.99 at Hobby Lobby, okay? I still go there. I still love Hobby Lobby. I spray water on my hair all the time. I'll spray it on in the morning. I'll spray it during the daytime. I will especially use this at night. Here's my trick. I washed my hair 2 days ago. I did my twist, or no, it was yesterday I washed my hair. I did my twist yesterday, and I'll tell you what I did with that in a minute. But last night when I went to bed, I sprayed, just like I'm doing right now. I sprayed water in my hair. Not a lot, just lightly misted my hair. And then I used one of my plastic caps. These are disposable shower caps that you get from Sally's, and I buy them 10-pack. All you do is after you spray your hair with water, and again, just a little bit of water, put the plastic bag on. Okay? And go to sleep. That's it. This thing, I sleep wild. I sleep like a banshee, and it stays on my head the whole night. Now, if you have twists in your hair, and you don't want the twists to unravel, you don't want them to get swollen and big, then put a scarf on. So what I do is I put my silk scarf on over this to keep the hair still so it doesn't move in my sleep, okay? That keeps that moisture in my hair. When I take this cap off in the morning, my hair is still wet, lightly wet. It probably dries within an hour, I would say. But that is my personal trick. I do that every night. I've been doing that for the past, I'd say 6 months. But again, you don't want to spray your hair and super saturate it. Lightly mist your hair. If you over mist your hair and you put too much water in there, number one, it's not going to dry within an hour if you're taking off this cap. Number two, you could get mold in your hair. You could get mildew in your hair. So don't think the more moisture the better. All you need is a little bit of a lightly spray, because that plastic, when you sweat, it's going to release some of those products in your scalp, and also it's going to keep your hair moisturized. So that's the first trick. Make sure you keep your hair moisturized. Also, the products that you're using, the person in here, why did I say the person in here? I went to a different YouTube page. That's why I lost my train of thought, so I apologize for saying that. But the products that you're using, the Giovanni, the VO5, I don't really think those products are meant for African American hair. So I don't know what the pH balance is, so you can go to somewhere and get pH balance test strips to see if the balance is what you need, but I'm pretty sure it's not. So use products that are balanced for our hair. Those products are going to probably dry your hair out because, once again, if they're made for someone who's Caucasian, their hair gets oily. As the days progress, they haven't washed their hair, it gets oily. So the goal of a lot of these products, like VO5 and Giovanni, is to take that oil from their hair. So using those products is stripping your natural hair of the products that it needs, because our hair doesn't really do that much oil production. Our scalp gets drier, which is why we put moisture and oil back into our hair and our scalp. So use products probably that are meant more for us. What do I have over here that I can show you? This not really expensive, because I've told you what I use. I use Hydrothermal Naturals, and it is an expensive line. I'm not going to lie to you, it's a very expensive line for what you have to buy, but I love it. I would strongly suggest getting that moisture boosting conditioner though. You don't have to buy the whole line, you can just buy one item, and this is the moisture boosting deep conditioning treatment. Okay, so that's one thing I would recommend. For doing my twist out, I don't really use the Shea Moisture anymore, because even though it's not a bad product, I found something better. So for me to do my twist out now, I probably will use, like I said, I use so many products because I always like to see what gives me the best results. Right now I'm currently using the Moroccan Oil Curl Control Cream and the Jane Carter Curl Defining Cream. Let me tell you, number one, this is about $32. See if you can get this on eBay. That's all I can suggest. If not, you're going to be paying $32. Or you can get this at Beauty First. And Beauty First, if you have the membership card, you get 20% off. I think it's the first Tuesday of every month. So that's a way to save money. Also, Beauty First will send you coupons in the mail. Like I got this and some other items that I use there. Total amount of the products I purchased were about $130. I got them for $60 because I had 2 coupons, one for $20 off, one for $10 off, and plus I got 20% off the total purchase. So again, something to think about. You gotta be frugal when you're natural. So and also a little bit goes a long way. I literally pumped maybe 5 pumps of this in my hand and just worked it through my entire hair while my hair was soaking wet using my Tangle Teezer. Then I pumped 2 pumps of the Curl Defining Cream and did the same thing. Now, as I did my twist, I literally just used a dollop, that much, on my sections. So when I parted, like I had my hair in a section back here to comb out and to twist, I just used that much and I sprayed water on my hair and then worked this through that whole little section of hair. That's all I used to do my twist. And let me just tell you, my twists are so soft. And I love the smell. I love the smell so much. Let me undo a twist real quick and show you how it looks. Here we go, here's one. Look at that. Look at how good that twist looks. And that's using the Jane Carter Curl Defining Cream in addition to the Moroccan Oil Curl Control Cream. It keeps your hair nice and defined, and look at that curl pattern. See that? And look at the spring. I don't care about elongating my curls. That doesn't really affect me. I don't need to have longer curls. I just like healthy curls. And look at that. It's not frizzed at all. It's very well defined, and it springs right back in shape. So we're just going to twist that back real quick. But that's all you need to use, just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. So yes, these products do cost more money, but they last for a lot longer than the cheaper products do. And they're properly pH balanced for our black hair. So, there we go. Yeah, so anyway, the VL5 I probably would get rid of. The Giovanni's I probably would get rid of too. I used to use the Giovanni when I first started the Big Chop and going through this natural hair process, because one of the bloggers that I watched on YouTube, she talked about it. And as I got more experience and learned more about my hair, I just realized it was kind of like crap. And she doesn't even use it anymore. So another thing that I've started using on my hair, because one of my friends uses this and she suggested it to me, and again, you know I'm a product junkie, is the Oyin Handmade Greg Juice. I got it because it smells really good. I don't know what it smells like, but it just smells really good. And you just spray this on your hair. So if you don't really want to use water, you can use this at night and put your shower cap on. And you can put this on during the daytime too. Like just keep it in your purse or keep it in your backpack and just maybe put this on 3 times a day. That way you're getting that moisture into your hair and your scalp. So I still use Kinky Curly, but I only use this for special occasions when I want that defined look. And that's it. This product will strip your hair completely of all buildup. So you really don't want to use, it's a clarifying shampoo. You don't want to use it that often because it will strip your hair. But look for, let's say that you're on, if you can't get these items because they're really pricey, try the African Root Stimulator line. I've looked at their ingredients, and though they're no longer African owned, African American owned, I believe they're owned by an Iraqi or Iranian company now, or like that. I don't want it to sound retarded or ignorant, so I don't know what race it was. Maybe Indian, but someone has just bought out the African root stimulator line. So if you're okay with buying just anything, then I would say go with that. The African root stimulator has a great line. They have products. They even have a natural line now for doing twist, for massaging oil into your scalp, shampoos, conditioners, and the ingredients are pretty good. I mean, for what you're paying, the cost, you're getting some really good ingredients. If you have the financial means, by all means, I would suggest getting the Hydrothermal Naturals, trying the Moroccan oil, and like I said, this Jane Curl Defining Cream, I really like it. This is going to be a keeper. I don't know that I'll use it to for natural wash and goes. I might, but I love it for twist. So this has now replaced my Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. So that's about it. So I hoped I answered your question, which I believe the first question I did answer, because that was, do I have problems with protein? And I don't use that much protein based products, so no I don't. And what to use. So anyway, that's it. I know this video was not as organized as they usually are, but again, I had a lot of things going on my countertop, and I wanted to get a whole lot of information out, so that's why. But if you have any questions, please feel free to email me on YouTube, and I will try my best to respond. Again, I'm going to be going out of town for work for the next couple of months, so it probably will take me a while to respond, and you won't see any videos until I come back next month. But anyway, keep me posted. You guys, happy naturally. Bye.